Okay then, listen up. With the resumption of Metropolitan Racing here in Sydney this Saturday, I'm so excited and eager I'm shaking like a constipated dog shitting. There is an initial fear as such that this will be the Gay Waterhouse Charity Gala, but strong nominations from outside Randwick, but from inside the purple zone, or whichever part of the bloody rainbow we are in at the minute, that have raced in the last month or so, will make this an interesting affair. You know the gays will be strong first up as invariably they always are, and other Randwick trainers such as David Payne, who has experienced EI before in South Africa, will only have horses that are fit and, just as importantly, healthy and ready and raring to go. Now let's be serious here. Why on earth would you bet on this meeting when there is no recent form to speak of? Why? Because we're tragics and we love it. It would be great to be back at the track again, sparring with the bookies, and all of Sydney should just go out to Randwick and support the racing industry. The last time that Sydney racing had an interruption like this was in about 1814, when the government of the time banned the races because all the labourers helping to build the nation would get so drunk they would not be in a state to work for 3 or 4 days. I actually planned to follow in their footsteps. Anyways, it looks like we'll be playing on a dead to good surface after the rain earlier in the week, and all selections will be made with that in mind. Race 1, and we have a maiden at Royal Randwick on a Saturday. I know, but at least we've got big animals with little men on their back running around. For the want of a tip, the 5 Universal Magic, who ran well at his first start and has Ty England on board, taking 1.5 off. I like a horse coming into town after its first experience run in the country. Not that this one had a choice, but this might just be the each-way special of the day. Race 2, another maiden, but you really have to like the one Chrome and Hose. Chrome and Hose is by the super sire Jan Murray. Reduced choice? You've never heard of him. Jan Murray, who you may ask. Who is Jan Murray, sorry, you may ask? Jan Murray is a Stormcat descendant who is the sire of the former champion of the Southern Riverina Racing Round, the Cobram Tiger. Now, the Cobram Tiger is a very special horse. He was conceived through immaculate conception. How and why, you ask? He is the gelded son of lesbians, being by Jan Murray out of Brave Annie. Perhaps Murray's Tiger for a bet in this race, just to keep that theme going. Now, race 3, and we start to get into some form. The topic comes from the Run to the Rose. The Searle has a very good first-up record and has won a recent trial. Mick Mladenovic brings one to town after 2 wins in the last month and knows that nuclear freeze breed. Harry Kay won easily on resumption, and Gwenda, the hottest trainer in the state at the minute, brings the last start winner. Now, the Golden Rose has proven to be the best form reference for 3-year-old middle distance racing over the last few years, and with the Run to the Rose being lead up to it, the Toppy Grand Dancer is a selection, especially coming off a trial win before resumption. Beware of Searle though, from Gay's Yard, there might be a bit there. Race 4, we are looking to see what Harry Kay did in the third for this 4th race. If it wins, get on board La Signa Noire, which may be the Black Swan, but who knows, who finished within 2 lengths of Harry Kay at its last start. Otherwise, for mine, split one of the Waterhouse 3 with a preference to what would probably be the outsider Clear Stream. Race 5, and what an honour to have Takeover Target running here. Can't back him because he's 8, and as we all know, the older you get, the harder it is to get that motor started. We'll be cheering for him though, but we are here to punt, so let's just back Dan's Hero. There might be just a little bit of stable confidence there. Race 6. Now, with the rules of racing in New South Wales being able to accept for 2 races on the same card, and scratch out of the one that you don't want to be in, just watch out for TG. He also accepted for the previous race. Now, in saying that, the bet of the day comes here in Kemepsa. Highly promising, 4 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds. Didn't beat much last time, but did it easy after being 3 wide facing the breeze. The old Duke of Bongalonga, I remember him, I reckon, running second at Flemington around the time that Mackay won her second Melbourne Cup the day the storm come through. Can't have him today though. Bolts goes well first up, but we'll stick with Kemepsa as the best of the day. The penultimate, and I always like an Oaks runner first up at their next prep, and Julie backed Gallant Tess in the autumn first up. She ran well at their next start and then has been put away. As mentioned, David Payne is experienced with EI, and I think he holds both trump cards in this race. Gallant Tess has Hugh Bowman on board in the bottom weight Via Vicaro, which is a city winner, has a 3 kilo claim for Brett Poulos. Is it action if he starts here rather than Wagga Wagga for the multiples? But Yeah, perhaps. But of course, Wagga Wagga of course means place where crows fly, place where crows fly. Sorry, that's an old Cole Elliott joke. Sorry about that. Gallant Tess anyways. Now the last on the card and the biggest field of the day, so let's really hope you've backed the winner by now. They have come from here, they have come from everywhere for this race. Probably the best I can do is if you're single, latch onto the Lovely and head to the taxi line and hit the pub. If you're still at the course, go and hit Jelly Beat Jam. For the sake of a tip, look at Mr. Marvellous as an outsider flying from the back, especially if the pace is on. Alright then, okay. The specials. Race 1, number 5, Universal Magic, the each way special of the day. Race 6, Dan's Hero. Race 7, Gallant Tess. Just get on the win. They are 2 of the 3 class horses this meet. The other class horse, real class horse, being, of course, Takeover Target, the little champ. Now, elsewhere, if we're looking for a bet elsewhere, we'll go race 1, number 7 at Darwin. Hit your bookie, because I know you can't do it on New South Wales T8B, but hit your bookie, go race 1, number 7 at Darwin, nothing due. If it handles the dirt first time, which all indications are, it will win. Also, if you see King's Cross on the all-weather track in Hong Kong, as they're having a day meet, just get on. So here's to you, here's to us, and enjoy. Bye.